Well, Jean asks the question, will be safe and secure as an independent Scotland economically? The answer is yes, we will, Jean. Scotland, compared to other wealthy countries, we're 14th in the Organisation of Economic and Cooperation and Development. It's the rich man's club, as it's sometimes called, per head of population. But Alistair raised the currency, so let me say exactly what we want to do in the currency. I'm looking for a mandate so that we can share sterling, the pound, in a sensible currency union with the rest of the United Kingdom. That's best because England and Wales and Northern Ireland are our biggest export market, and we're their second biggest export market, so it makes sense. I'm also looking, I know there's other options for Scotland. I mean, we could have a Scottish currency, we could have a flexible currency like Sweden or Norway does. We could have a fixed rate, a Scottish pound attached to the pound sterling. That's what Denmark does with the euro, or Hong Kong with the dollar. And no one can stop us using the pound sterling. It's an internationally tradable currency. Nobody can stop us using it. But we believe that the best option for Scotland, what I'm seeking a mandate for, is to have the pound sterling, so that we pay our messages, we pay our mortgage, we get our wages in the pound. I'm seeking the best option for Scotland, so our prosperous economy keeps the pound sterling.
Okay. Well,
if it is the sovereign will of the Scottish people, if people back that plan to keep sterling in a sensible currency union, will you, as a Democrat, accept that as the will of the Scottish people? If you win this referendum, I'll accept it's a no vote. If the yes side wins in the referendum, will you accept the sovereign will of the Scottish people and back a currency union?
I have always said that in a referendum you accept the outcome. Isn't that right?
You're absolutely right to point out we don't need permission to use our own currency. Nobody can tell us to do or not to use the pound. The argument actually is they'll deny us the assets of the Bank of England, the financial assets of the country. Now, the reason that won't happen, incidentally, is if you deny us the financial assets, then the UK, the rest of the UK, the people watching at home in England and Wales tonight and Northern Ireland will get stuck with all of the liabilities. And there is absolutely no way, given the enormous, ginormous debts that Alistair Darling and George Osborne built up, that any UK Chancellor is wanting to let Scotland off with well, £5 billion a year of the debt payments that we've offered to make as part of a sensible currency union. That's why it's good for Scotland and good for the rest of the UK.
Alec, you said a few moments ago you had a row of buses, a row of Plan Bs and like buses who are all going to turn up at the same time. This is not a collection of buses.
Here, Alistair Darling, can't we use the pound anyway?
Of course we can use the pound, we could use the ruble, we could use the dollar, we could use the yen, we can use everything we want.